Kunle loved introducing himself, not because he was proud, but because of what followed. Senior Regional Operations Director. He would pause slightly, and the reaction always came, wow. By 38, Kunle earned more than anyone in his extended family, and not even among his friends. His annual package ran into tens of millions, where others earned meager sums around him. The car he used was new, and he had an extra. The house was in a gated estate. His children attended one of the most expensive schools in the city. On social media, his life looked curated by success itself. And one Tuesday afternoon, something small happened. His company delayed salary payment by about 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks, he began to scramble for a living, struggling to keep his normal life on. Kunle stopped sleeping. The loans, household staff salaries in his own home, because he had many staffs too, and other commitments in his family. His phone felt heavier. He needed to answer creditors. Every notification felt like a demand. 2 weeks, just 2 weeks. By the 10th day, Kunle had borrowed money quietly from a friend he once advised about thinking bigger. When the salary finally came in, it didn't feel like income. It felt like oxygen. It felt like life. Across town, in a modest two-bedroom flat, Sola was also finishing work. She wasn't a director. She wasn't even a manager. She ran a small tailoring shop and earned far less in a year than Kunle earned in a month. Her car was 10 years old. Her house was rented. Her wardrobe was simple. But something was different. Every month, Shola did something almost boring. After rent, after food, after basic expenses, she asked one question recurringly: what is left is mine. Sometimes it was small, sometimes it was surprisingly decent, but it was always something. Her mantra, what is left at the end of the day is mine. That something never went to a new phone, never to impress a neighbor, never to prove a point. It went into a small cooperative investment, a side fabric supply partnership, a savings account, which she never touched. Slowly, quietly, without applause, Shola built surplus. One Friday evening, both their worlds shook. Kunle's company announced restructuring, not immediate termination, just uncertainty. He drove home in silence. For the first time in years, he calculated something he had never truly calculated. What if this stops now? How long can I last? He did the mathematics. 37 days. Meanwhile, Shola received news too. The shopping complex where her shop operated was being renovated. They would close for 2 months. She closed her shop that evening, went home, opened her notebook, ran her numbers. She smiled. Her investments were generating small but steady income. Her savings would carry her for another 6 months, and she thought subsequently of how to improve her saving that could last for years. Her fabric partnership would continue to pay her, yes, even beyond the 6 months. 2 months felt inconvenient, yes, but it's not catastrophic. Months later, Kunle downsized his car, sold the house, moved to a smaller apartment. He was embarrassed at first, then he realized something painful. He had chased net worth, the big salary, the impressive lifestyle. the invisible success, but he had ignored cash flow. He earned millions, but nothing stayed with him. Shola, on the other hand, had never chased annual figures. She chased monthly surplus, what is left after all expenses. She didn't ask, how much do I earn per year? She asked, what remains this month? One was building his image, the other was building stability and a life. Years later, they met at a mutual friends event. Kunle was calmer, wiser, and simpler. Shola now owned two tailoring outlets and supplied fabrics to three others. Kunle asked her quietly, how did you manage all those years without pressure? He, Shola laughed gently. I never focused on what came in. I focused more on what stayed. Here's the truth the world rarely says out loud. High earners can be broke and terribly broke. Low earners can be financially free. So it is not much about how much you earn, but how much you are able to keep for the future, for stability. Income impresses people. Cash flow protects you. Net worth can look powerful. Monthly surplus builds freedom. And the real question is not how much do you make? The real question is when everything is paid, all expenses, all debts, or whatever, what remains? Because wealth is not measured by your annual salary, it is measured by your monthly surplus. And that changes everything. The expected outcome. You should by now begin to think in terms of monthly surplus, not annual salary. And once that shift happens, financial freedom stops being a dream and start becoming a structure. Lastly, let it be at the back of your mind that what is left is yours. No matter how much you earn, it is not yours until you are able to keep a part which can service your investment or opportunity around, wherein it can grow and multiply further. I believe this has spoken to somebody. Thank you.